I am sorry I'm running late. This is Dana Sacco, your automation and system specialist with I2I Hype. And today we're actually discussing something a little bit different than I usually discuss. Today we're going to just talk about starting your VA business, starting your virtual assistant business. Why do you start a virtual assistant business? And where do you actually grow and how this actually changes for you? So, when I started my virtual assistant business, I will let you know I apparently did math, and it's actually been 13 years ago that I was doing social media marketing. If you look at me now, I don't do any social media marketing and I prefer not to. It is not my happy place. So that part has evolved. However, your why really can kind of change as well. And a lot of people don't really think about this. They're like, yeah, sure, whatever, it's all there, it's all happy. I'm here to make the money. Those type of things can really, really affect how you you perceive your business and even how your business grows. And this is what I really want to work with people with the Level Up Summer Party is you guys, we have awesome virtual assistant businesses, right? We see these great things out there and they all have these job ops. And if we go through job ops, we're going to see a lot that we're like, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I've got no problem doing that. I can definitely do that. And then we start picking and choosing and doing a little bit of everything, which gets exhausting. So then you're like, why the hell did I even start doing this business, right? Because doing the business actually starts being more work. I know that sounds really strange, but it starts being more work than what you actually want it to be. It's not something, that you want to do because you're doing all of these it's kind of like doing odd jobs where when I started and actually took this full time, right before COVID hit, I started doing this. And I was taking a little bit of everything, upload YouTube videos for me. Okay, I can do that. That's not a problem. Convert this Word document for me. Okay. Can you manage my email? Sure, I can manage your email. I can sound like you and we'll be great friends. But me, it wasn't helping me move forward. All it was doing was causing stress, not only on myself, but also on my family. And it got to the point where I was just like, I can't do this anymore. So what we ended up doing, and I worked with a coach. Guys, working with a coach is absolutely amazing for this when you find the coach that works with you and works for you. And by working with my coach, I sat there and I was like, I can't do this. I'm either shutting down my business or I need to take it to a different level. And those are the people I want to work with. Not that you want to be shutting down your business. I don't want you to even get to that point. What I want you to do is find that place where you are, where it energizes you to actually go to work. And how many of us are actually in that position? Or are we so confused over what we're doing, we just feel like we're kind of like I don't know, we're floundering around from one thing to the next, and we just don't know. And we can't, we're trying to do it all. We're trying to be everything for everyone. And we don't need to do that. What we need to do is you need to find, and when I was on the business trip, a phrase caught my ear, and it's where's your energy going? And for me, it kind of changed a little bit. Um, in March, when I had a major life changing experience, um, it changed where my energy went. So if my energy was not going to this one thing, where was it going? How could I utilize that energy and put it into the correct place in the correct space so that not only was I helping other people, but it was also energizing me back, right? We want a cycle of energy. And that's what I want to see from you. I want to see people who are doing that, who are right now. they're confused. Why? Because I've been there. I've been there that I had no idea what I wanted to do. And even 2 years ago, when I started with my coach, our original plan was actually this type of a service, but I was not personally there because I felt my business wasn't there, right? So if my energy wasn't there, of course it's not going to go well. And that's when we sit there and we're looking at it and we're like, okay, I can do this. But instead of saying, I can do this to everything, we pick and choose exactly what we want to do. If you want to be an email specialist who this does not need to be high end, system builders, tech, whatever. No, you can actually specialize in managing email. And people don't realize that you can specialize in that. And what that can incur is actually, if that is your happy place of making people have not only inbox zero, but responding to their emails for them, making sure that everyone's talking to each other, making sure that the business owner, the CEO of that company gets that information, you rock. I mean, because that, like I said, I did that and my energy was so not there, and it was funny because I did it for an author, and I loved the author. She was awesome, and I worked about she wanted me to work about an hour a day, and that was absolutely fine, so I would do that. But it was so tedious that I was like, "Ugh, I have to go into her emails?" No. So that's not where we are, right? So as my virtual assistant business, and guys, I still in my head, I am still a virtual assistant. I might be a tech savvy, tech is sexy virtual assistant, a tech VA, whatever you want to call me, because I work primarily with systems. But I still, in my head, I am a virtual assistant. I am helping someone, I am assisting someone virtually. I just got off an hour-long phone call. Why? Because I am going to help them virtually. And guys, you guys will crack up at this. They would be, if they sign up, they'll be my first local client ever. So it's really kind of exciting and very different for me that someone actually knows, that I'm there. So maybe I should stay down in Florida a little bit longer. Um, but your virtual assistant business will evolve as you do. And you actually have to accept that evolution. And with that evolution, you're sitting there and we get scared. We get money scared. And I think that that's really hard for us because we see jobs that are like, I'll pay $100 to go do this, and you're like, yeah, I can do that in 5 minutes. So that's $100 for 5 minutes worth of work. Well, guys, if someone's going to pay someone $100 to do that in 5 minutes, don't you think that that's a service that they actually want, that's actually needed out there? So if that's something that's in your happy place, but if you're sitting there and you're doing one thing to the next, like I said, I was doing YouTube video uploads, I was doing conversion of documents, I was editing PDFs for people. Um, gosh, I was just doing so many different things that it was like, I don't know, it was like a puzzle where I was missing pieces. And it was just so time consuming. It was more time consuming than it is if when I have a specialty, such as my CRM systems, I can take this complete mess and make it into something beautiful. That is my happy place. That is being able to help other businesses and virtual assistants grow. That is, since my life changed and certain things happened, that has become my happy place. That is where my energy is going. It is time for me to do this. It is time for me to be able to help people. So, this type of thing might exhaust you. You might look at this and go, oh, holy hell, I never want to see that. I mean, I can't make sense of it, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I've got notes on the side over here. It goes down into project number 2 over there. I mean, they're just, it's just a lot, but for me, that works. If that doesn't work for you, awesome, because it works for me. You don't have to do this. I am not here to create you into like little me's. I want you to find your energy. where your energy is, where you're thinking that this is totally awesome, things like that. I want to, it's all about you. And I think that that's what people kind of forget is that it's your virtual assistant business. Look at that first word. It's about you. It's not about, yeah, it's nice about the client in a way, but it's not, you're just helping them. You're not doing it's not, it's you. You are the first person in your business. It is your virtual assistant business. So you need to say what you're going to do. You do not need to do everything. I know one virtual assistant, and yes, she is a virtual assistant, and all she works with is Google. That's it. She only works with G Suite, Google Workspace, and she sets people up and she makes it all work and she makes it pretty, and she probably does better organizing than I have ever done in my life. We will not discuss my folder system, which I do not have, but it works. She comes in and that's what she specializes in. So there's so many different things that people can specialize in, that they can work with, that you need to find your space. So what I want you to do is I really want you to think about, why are you doing it beyond the money? There is something, money is nice. We like money. Money is really, it kind of pays off for the new stuff that you feel like you need to have. It pays for bills, it pays for food, it pays for all of this stuff, but it goes beyond that. And that's when your business actually will take off. When you step out of that money vision and come up with a vision that it will give you energy back, that's when the magic's going to happen. And that's where I want to take you. And that's where I want to have fun with it. I mean, my entire thing is, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Yeah, we're going to make money. We will. I mean, but let's make money that you want to make. Let's make money that you want to. Because if I can sit there and take that mess of a piece of paper and make money off of making it pretty, guys, you have a specialty too. You all have something that you all love. So I just wanted to kind of share this with you, of where I went and kind of a little bit of my journey, and I'll share a little bit more as I go on and come up with different things that I'd like to share. But I'm really excited about this one, and I'm excited about where my energy is going with this. So guys, I hope to see you all soon. Thank you all for hanging out. Give me a thumbs up, say hi, whatever. I totally appreciate it, and I will talk to you all soon.